up, everybody? Do a quick flight from my hometown to IRP, where we're racing tonight for Thursday Night Thunder. We'll probably skip most of the middle part, because otherwise it would take like 3 hours. So. Let's go ahead and go take off.
Delta 7 Tree, traffic PR 122122122 is taxiing to runway tree.
Taking off from Monroe, Georgia, which is the closest airport to my house. Flying to IRP, where TNT is racing tonight. We'll be live on Rick James TV 1. Make sure you all tune in tonight, like 8:45.
Delta 7 Tree, traffic PR 122122122 taking off runway tree right touch and go. Alright. And we're taking off here from Monroe, Georgia. Pretty day. Retract landing gear. Let's check this out of the way. Flaps up.
IAS greater than 115 KTS. Flaps up.
I don't really need the checklist anymore. Now you pretty much just turn your flight director on, turn autopilot on, select vertical speed on, and we're going to climb about 1,000 feet per minute. There we go. Plane pretty much flies itself at this point. Kind of climbing. It's just taking a while. And this is the point where if you're a pilot like myself, you get to just drink beer because the plane just flies itself. It's a great time to drink and enjoy the view. Although you probably wouldn't want to do that in real life, but hell, have a little fun. Live life on the edge. No, Joshua Garrison, we are not there. We're not even close, actually. We've got about 368 nautical miles until we make it to IRP. But like I said, the good thing is you can drink beer and do nothing while it flies. Don't know where the trailer park is. We may have to fly to it after. Although we may go over Tennessee, so we might fly past it a little bit. Increase our vertical speed a little bit here. Unfortunately, the trailer that Devon Hunter stays in is so microscopically small that it won't even be able to show up on the radar here in Google Maps. We might be able to see his two Jeeps parked outside though, and Maybe his CNC lathe machine. Or his shirt press machine, who knows? We'll almost be in Ohio, so we might can see Deplorable Me's Pizza Shop. Heard it's pretty good. Yeah, believe it or not, Aiden, this plane is actually pretty fast. We're running like 192 knots. Ground speed's like 225 knots, so not the fastest plane on here, but it's one of the more nicer planes. It has a nicer interior, kind of a executive jet plane, and it's got touchscreen for all of its MFDs, VFDs, all that stuff. All this is super nice, so it's actually a really nice plane. But yeah, it is a little slow, so you'll have that on the big jobs. But 197 knots is, just because I'm curious now, that's 226 miles per hour. So in my defense, this is much faster than I ever race in a race car at TNT, on TNT. So to be fair, I wish I had this for TNT. So I'm gonna go up to 20,000 feet here. Alright, we'll start with 15. Yeah, I think Quiet talks about something being microscopic. Not really sure. Maybe his bank account. I don't know. I can't really remember. Kind of not on track here, so I would like to see why. Interesting. Yeah, COT car does go like 226 super speedways. 240 something and when I race in super speedway. So yeah, it's basically like a car of tomorrow car, except it's in the air and has wings. But to be fair, the car tomorrow car did have a wing, just not two wings. Pretty lakes there. Good place for Quiet to move. If we see anything else, but it's pretty much just trees, and lakes, and shit. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get another drink. And luckily the plane's just fucking flying itself, so I don't have to do anything. Yeah, I would say this plane's probably not safer. Not with me flying it, but yeah, definitely probably not as much problems with concussions. Although this plane is kind of moving around a little bit. Definitely some wind up here at 15,000 feet. Cruise here for another couple minutes and then we'll skip forward to the descent. Again, I don't want to, wasn't planning on being live for 3 hours, which is what this flight would actually have taken. Not going to do that. So we'll cruise for a few more minutes and we'll skip to the descent. Try and get a glimpse of the track and then land at the airport, and then by that time I'll go over to the racetrack and start practicing and see how slow I am tonight. Yeah, it probably will crash. It's actually going way too fast. I should actually probably throttle it down. You're supposed to throttle it down when you're cruising. But that's no fun, so. Alright, I feel like we've cruised enough. Let's skip to the part that I am really sucky at, so this should be fun to watch. And that is the descent. I don't even know what you're talking about, but it's funny, so. Were you talking about Earth? That's what you meant by that? Fisher's girlfriend. This is also rated R for not kids, so I can say whatever the hell I want to. Alright, let's see how long it takes us to crash this thing here. Alright, go away. It's 329 nautical miles. No, that's still too far. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. We're gonna go to the approach and see if we can crash this thing. It does not show the crashes, which is unfortunate, but we may crash, so just be aware of that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh god, yeah, that was too soon. I didn't want it. Why can't I go like in between? This is stupid. Oh. There's a racetrack over there, I think. Alright, well, that's not what I wanted, so we're gonna crash, and we're gonna go back to this spot and figure out what the hell I need to do. That's how you don't fly an airplane quiet. Take notes. Maybe your remote play will work on Flight Simulator quiet. Alright, so let's skip here. Let's go to 6. Flying from Monroe to IRP Speedway, which is where Thursday Night Thunder is tonight. Oh, okay. Well, we're in a tree. We're in a house, in a tree, and in a pond. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We'll see what happens. But yeah, see there, we're in a tree. Me and my co-pilot. Oh, okay. Cool. So obviously I don't know how to play this game. As y'all can tell. Try that again. Not sure why it started us out in a tree. That's very unfortunate. At least it did on my screen. I don't know. Maybe it didn't on y'all's. Not sure. Let's travel to cruise and see. I think the stream is like way behind too, so that's what I'm seeing is probably not the same as what y'all are talking about, so let's see if this works any better. Okay, so now let's go. What the hell is 6 for? Somebody needs to help me here. I need an expert. I'm just trying to land on the damn runway and see the racetrack along the way, and this is just stupid. I also got to get me a camera so I can like be like a, you know, an official, streamer. See, I'm in the trees again. This is stupid. Why does it start me out in the trees? This is the dumbest game ever, I swear. Alright. We're gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna fly from somewhere closer. How about that? What a concept. Alright, we're gonna take off from... I did a barrel roll, by the way, Fiend. A couple of them. Straight into the ground. We're gonna take off from this runway, and then the racetrack is... There's Indy, so you can try and fly over Indy, but I think the racetrack for tonight is up here. So there's the racetrack for tonight. So we'll take off, we'll fly around Indy, but then we'll set this as our arrival. And we'll actually get some video of the track itself, hopefully. And then we'll try and land at an airport nearby. If I keep going this way, I'm not going to make it to the TNT race, so it's always a good thing. So we're cleared for takeoff. We're going to disengage the parking brake, and we're going to see if we can't do a little bit better. Yes, it went very well, Fiend. Thank you. I feel like this time it will actually go well. Because I can fly the plane as long as it doesn't start me out in a fucking tree. Or in a pool. Or in the side of a house, so. There you see Indy over there, the city. Little tiny buildings, but anyway, this one's only 5 nautical miles away from the track. Got some clouds over the track here, so. It is 420, but I am not partaking in 420 activities. Oh, my flaps are still up. That's what Quiet said. There's an airport called Speedway, so that's, you know, that's a high-fluting establishment over there. I think Speedway Airport is actually grass, so we're probably not going to land there, just saying, but actually, it may not be. No, it definitely looks like maybe grass. Yeah, we're not landing there. Yeah, no. No thank you. There's the racetrack. Finally made it in one piece. Took us way longer than I wanted to. We'll pause it right here. You see the drag strip right there beside it as well. So we'll pause it, lower throttle. There it is. There's IRP. Obviously Google Earth, not very good with the rendering of racetracks, but there's the dragway right beside it. An HRA I think goes there. Gateway Nationals. And there's the track right beside some silos and a cornfield. A bunch of silos. Wow, look at there. So it is literally out in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. There's a Red Cross monument right there. We're gonna acknowledge this frequency change, and we're going to try and land this baby so we can get over to IRP and practice. Can't remember what that airport over there was called. I think it was Eagle Creek, so we're gonna land there. Select a runway. We'll runway 3, Dale, all day long. And we're going to announce a full stop landing.
Kilo Echo Yankee Echo Traffic PR 12212 3 miles southwest 1,600 feet inbound
there's
to
a
land runway tree.
Final look at the track. There's our there's where we're supposed to enter at, and we are nowhere near it, so that ought to be fun, so stay tuned. I might wreck this thing again. I'm gonna try not to though. There's the Nick Fisher River over there to your right hand side. I'm trying to become a famous streamer, so, you know, everybody tune in. Tell your mom, tell your grandma to watch me fly a fake plane, and Speedway is actually a shithole. Only good things there are IRP and drag strip. Yeah, I kind of figured just seeing the airport on the Google Maps here, it definitely didn't look very nice. That's why we're not landing there. We're gonna land at Eagles Creek. Any airport named Eagles Creek, I mean, America, you know, Eagles and creeks, can't go wrong. Too fast, but we still have like 100 miles to go to fucking land this thing, so we're not slowing down. There's probably the one highway in Indiana. Next flight I'm going to start a little bit earlier so I don't have to skip. Because when I skip, apparently I don't know what I'm doing. So next one we'll start earlier so we don't have to skip. And then people can just watch for 2 hours as I do nothing and drink beer. We had almost up to 10 viewers at one time. It's pretty cool. For a drunk redneck flying a fake plane, that's not bad. I'm not drunk yet, but I'm working on it. This thing is fucking flying sideways, Jesus Christ. Had a bad crosswind or something. There's Speedway Airport right there. Definitely looks like a fucking cat wouldn't even be able to land on that thing. There's the raceway and the drag strip. We're gonna land over there at Eagle Creek, right on the other side of Nicholas Fisher River. Alright, we are gonna deploy the flaps here, so we are going a little fast. Make this turn, we're gonna hit the flaps one more time. Lower the throttle a little bit. See if we can't get this thing slowed down in time. Altitude too high. Alright, thank you. Still going too fast. Oh, landing gear needs to go down. That's probably important. Well, let's see if we can't break a few skulls here on the landing, and or if we can do. Oh, now we're too low. Okay, make your mind up, plane. Still a bad crosswind from that river, probably. Alright, we're gonna try and keep this thing between the ditches. It's a little twitchy, and we are golden. I'm holding the brakes. Leave me alone. Announce position.
Kilo Echo Yankee Echo traffic PR
on the ground.
12212 212 miles northeast, 900 feet inbound to land runway tree.
We'll go down here and park. I'm clear of runway.
Kilo Echo Yankee Echo traffic PR 1221222122 is clear of the runway.
What a landing. That was probably the best landing I've ever had on this stupid simulation. Go down here and park this thing and get my Uber over to the racetrack and start practicing for TNT. This looks like a good place to park right here. Alright, parking brake on. Turn all this shit off. I think there's just an easy checklist for shutdown. Yeah. So we're just gonna auto-complete that page. Auto-complete, force finish.
Throttle.
Auto-complete. Force
Throttle.
finish.
Cut off.
Auto-complete.
Inert sap. Off.
Turn that off.
AUX boost PMP.
Turn that
Off.
off.
Generator.
Generators
Off.
off.
Source if inert SEP retracted /40 seconds.
Off. And
Off. Crash lever.
crash lever
Down.
down. We only crashed like 6 times. Not too bad. So there we go. We're sort of safe. Now I gotta get my Uber and go start practicing to finish 20th in TNT. Appreciate y'all tuning in. That was fun.